Alright, so I have a trade on here, and what I'm doing is I'm passing the Apex 50K funding challenge. So you can see I have quite a few um, challenges that I have going on. I've also passed 10 of the 50K challenges so far. So I'm working on this account 30 at the moment, and I mean I pretty much use the same strategies that I use when I'm trading my live account. So I try to just stick with placing stop orders above bars in the direction of the trend, and um, so I'll go ahead and just do the full 10 contracts that the this evaluation allows me to, and then I'll go for 6 points. So that's what I'm doing here. So that's pretty similar to how I trade live. Um, I think it does make sense though with these challenges to be more aggressive, um, more just take a higher volume of trades because with the current deal they have where the accounts are 90% off and it's just a 1 day pass. Um, I mean, that's so cheap that you don't have to worry about. I mean, so this 50K account costs $16, and on average, I'm going to pass about 33% of my accounts. So if I want to get to my goal of having 20 PA accounts, then uh, it's it's fine to take more aggressive strategies. So um, examples of those would be like buying below bars for limit orders for a scalp. So try to get maybe instead of one large 6 point trade, um, I might do a couple 1 point scalps and a 2 point scalp, and then another 2 point scalp, something like that. And I'm not normally a scalper in that sense of going for 1 or 2 points. I like to go for more like 5 points or more, or twice my risk. But I think when I'm trying to pass these challenges, it it's more time efficient to just go ahead and try to get a few points out here and there with things that will probably work, and go ahead and just pass those challenges. So just speaking about this exact video, I mean, to speak about this exact trade here, the reason I took this, um, so I actually entered above this bar, and what I was seeing prior to that, so we have the open here, tried to go lower here, lower a second time, and it broke through, and effectively this is creating just a double bottom. It almost tested, it tried to test the close of yesterday, and the bears failed to go lower. So they tried a couple of times here, and then they failed. And I mean, over these two bars, it was this like a 10 point swing on these two bars, and got two more bull bars up after that. And so I bought above that, and I'm going for 6 points there. Another thing that was on my mind, giving me reason to take the trade, was looking at yesterday. So the opening was functionally similar. It we it it tried to go lower and it couldn't, and made a couple more tests here to go lower and it couldn't, and then it shot up. And the rest of the day just trended up in a strong bull trend. And when you see that, every pretty much any bull bar just buy above, and it's gonna work out. You're gonna miss some. Maybe you buy here and you lose that, but you're gonna win this, win all these through here, win these after the pullback to the moving average. So for there, maybe you go for 5 points and just keep taking those 5 points on the way up, or maybe after a pullback to the moving average, you go for two times your risk. So on days like that, that's what I'm looking at, and we're close to being out of our position here. Um, but that was my reason for taking the trade. Is it was looking similar to yesterday, and Um, buying above this bull bar is fine, and hopefully it'll.
Target
Okay,
filled.
so we were just let out there, and I'll go ahead and mark the screen with text. So that's a 50K account passed. Um, so I took one trade, went for 6 points on the full 10 contracts, and I mean this was 90% off, so it was for I had to pay $16. Um, I'll also have to pay the additional fee to activate the account, but I mean this was a pretty cheap, pretty quick way to get funded, and so I'm gonna go ahead and turn the video off here, but I just want to show you kind of what my thought process is and um, how I go about passing these PAs.